everyone. We have some very interesting things today. Um, it's been a rough week, but a good and productive one. Let me bring Chris on, and we'll get to it.
What's
Mr.
going on, man?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
Oh, you know, all the fun in the world. Let me get this goofy shit off. We already got some comments. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Jeffrey. Can't wait to hear the news. I'm sure you can't. How's your week, Chris?
Say again?
How's your week?
It's been good, man. Just working and then shedding the tunes. Pretty much. If I think I did 4 out of 6 nights so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking today off, and I'll probably be back in the room again. Just get myself tour ready, so I'm not gassing out. 4 songs into the show.
Yeah, yeah. I've been hitting the wind sprints pretty hard too.
Yeah. That's the next thing is getting my butt in cardio shape. So I figured I'd get the playing down first, and then do the physical stuff after that.
Mm-hmm. Um, well, I mean, we got some news to share with everyone.
Yeah. No, we do.
What's up? Hope all is well. All is well in Witherfall land. We actually we're announcing a new band member here on the live stream, and why don't you tell everyone about him?
Me?
Yeah, you get the honor since you
I get the honor. Oh,
introduced us. So
say again. You cut out.
you introduced us. So
Yeah, I mean, do you want should I give the full thing?
yeah, give us the full thing.
All right. So, as some of you all know, I'm in another project called Wax Owls. It's a folk indie project in the vein of like Lumineers, and we had a show in Los Angeles, and our normal keys player couldn't make it. So Joseph was kind enough to fill in and play keys and do background vocals, and he came in, and I think he had like 5 days to learn the songs or something like that in one rehearsal, and stepped up and completely crushed it, which was and it was a blast. It was a blast to play with you and do it in a different context away from Witherfall. And in the course of that, you met my singer and my co-writer in the project, my co-creative in the project, Jerry, and you guys hit it off. Your voices blended super well together, and he's a multi-instrumentalist, which I know you really like. I think he can play like 6 instruments or something insane like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be joining us on the Moonspell tour as the keys, guitar, background vocal, trumpet, auto harp. What's the
Glock?
No. What's the Beach Boys? The thing you control with your hands in the air.
Oh, hold on. You know what? Let's just bring Jerry out and tell us about the Beach Boys instrument. Everybody, Jerry Hirschfeld, new member of Witherfall.
Hey, everyone.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's a theremin. I was getting ready to say it. I was
Thank
like,
you.
the theremin.
Yep, I couldn't think of it. So yeah, there's gonna be a theremin solo on this Moonspell tour, so you guys better be ready for that.
Dude, someone thinks that's awesome. We just got 3 comments about it.
The theremin's dope. It's you can get the acoustic version if you use a musical saw too, which is like literally a saw, and you just play it.
Right. That's a little out back for me, like
I'll play spoons too. It'll be great.
Who's this Facebook user? Why does it block? Oh, you must be your privacy settings. Someone has been saying for years that we need a theremin. Cammy, how are you? How's the new band? Hold on a second here. We got some. Zen. Well, we have a new band member, Sven the Impaler. This is Jerry.
What up, Sven?
We will be playing
With
keys, playing guitar, and singing all my crazy fucking background vocals.
Sven has a very metal-looking. Is that a Bart Simpson thing in his background?
It's a heavy metal Bart Simpson.
And it's a heavy metal Bart Simpson. That's pretty dope.
That is dope.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Jimothy. How are you, man? Kenny's doing good. I haven't seen you in a while. Jimmy Page would approve. That's true. And anything Jimmy Page approves of outside of 14-year-old girls, I'm all for. All right. Moving on. All right. From the Ashes production. Can't wait. Hey, welcome aboard.
Hey, thank you. Is that Jimothy? I assume because it says Facebook user.
Sometimes like it does that a lot because the privacy settings. Let's see
But I'm stoked to be aboard, so thanks.
Can't wait to see you guys in September. What show are you going to, Carlos? Hello. Cheers from Colombia or something.
Yeah. When are we playing? When are we playing Colombia?
We actually had an offer for South America before the pandemic hit. By the way, order the Witherfall wine.
And the Witherfall beer.
And the Witherfall beer. But because I don't want to look like Meatloaf on this tour, I'm drinking Witherfall wine. Nothing against Meatloaf. Literally.
Rest in peace, right?
Yeah, I think so. Huh?
Yeah.
Cocaine's bad for you, ladies and gentlemen.
It turns out.
We're an Indianapolis show. Yes. Where the fuck are we playing in Indianapolis? Hold on.
Let
me see.
I think
I don't see it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's in that the Joliet and Lawrence.
No, that's Chicago. Let's see. Fuck. Where's Jake Dreyer when you need him? Jake. Where are you, man? Let's see here.
Here, I'm gonna Google it.
Hold on, I got you guys. I got it on my. Indianapolis is September 14th. It's the last show before we hit Canada.
Yeah.
If they let us in.
When they let us in.
Yeah, everybody's back.
When we break down the wall.
Trump built a wall to Canada too. Or did they build the wall to keep?
They built a wall for us.
Yeah. They're trying to keep us out.
That's weird. Awesome to hear. Yes, Theremin. I will be at Baltimore. Not sure when, but I know it's in a few months. It's actually in a month or so. So mark your calendars. Baltimore is going to be good. The brewery will actually be out there with a bunch of the beer.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be cool to meet those guys.
Dude, Jay is fucking hilarious. I think he just got back from like Norway or something. Tony Jay, I can't even pronounce your name, dude. I'm sorry. I'll see you in Toronto, September 15th. See, at least you know the date of the show. Mangot? Is that how you say that? Stoked for the Toronto show.
All right, we got a bunch of Canadians on here.
Great. Jeffrey, you spooked me out with your fucking Hansi avatar. He looks like the fucking Emperor from fucking Star Wars. No, I love Hansi, but he absolutely looks like the Emperor from Star Wars. Let's see, Alex Whitner. Play a long set, not a quick one. We're the opening band. We don't really have an option, but I've seen bands play like 30-minute sets, and we absolutely have more time than that. Let's see here. Lenin Flores. Cheers from Ecuador. What's Puyo? Do I want to know what the fuck that means?
Spanish is... I don't know Spanish, unfortunately.
Puyo mean? It sounds like something Jake would do.
Jake and I were actually talking at the last rehearsal about opening bands with really short sets, and he had seen Between the Buried and Me, and I think they had like a 25 or 30-minute slot, and they played 2 songs. They played like 2 14-minute songs and then walked off stage.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's hard when you're one of those types of bands.
Yeah. So thankfully we'll be getting in more than just 2 songs on this run.
look at Sven's. I don't even know if that's an avatar. 'Cause it's got so many elements. Um, what the fuck is going on in there? It's like a Geiger Bart Simpson.
Yeah. There's like Cthulhu back there.
Yeah, dude. Jay absolutely likes the pot. I think he's. No, I probably shouldn't say that. There was a really cool band that he smoked pot with at the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest, and he was very stoked about it. It was fun. Yes, Hansi does rule for sure. The 28th, night after North Carolina. Are you going to be there? Are you going to drink some Witherfall beer from the Ashes Productions? Yes. Is that Bella Lugosi? What is that? Any special brewery collabs planned for Toronto? I don't know any breweries in Toronto. But if you want to hook us up, I'm more than willing to make a deal. Does anyone have any questions for Jerry? He's dying to answer all
I got all the answers.
Intimate inquiries.
Yeah, actually, I got one, Jared. What's that piece of music behind you on the piano?
Oh, yes. That's...
This. So this is Schubert.
Ah.
Wow.
So it's a series of Schubert exercises as well as pieces.
Yeah.
Kind of for that era, like the Schubert, Mendelssohn, Beethoven era.
Yeah.
That's how you've been getting your chops up for the run, right?
Yeah. The chops up for this run is getting the harmonies down. Joseph writes some crazy harmonies, so it's a mixture of practicing the key parts and just getting that high notes tight.
Yeah. It's sounding really good. It's the shows are going to be epic. I think this will be the most epic Witherfall shows. Let me see, Jeffrey with a beer. Man, everybody wants to fucking know about the beer. Are you a bunch of alcoholics? What the fuck is all this? We're like supposed to be talking about music. Everybody's talking about beer. All right, random user. I don't know if this is Jimothy or not, but what got you into the band, Jerry? You want to tell the tale?
Yeah, I mean it's so. Chris and I play in a different project, and we had a gig, and our keyboard player wasn't able to make it. So Joseph filled in both on keys and harmonies, and we were like, "Damn, our voices really harmonize nicely." And we just kind of hit it off from there. And they hit me up, and they're like, "You want to learn some parts, try some harmonies, play some guitar?" And I was like, honestly, being a multi-instrumentalist and just like kind of backing it up something like this where I get to do keys for some songs, guitar on other songs, lots of backups is like my dream gig. So I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm definitely into this. And so we did kind of like a marathon, like 3-day rehearsal, and just were like, hey, can you cut it? And then that's how I got in.
Compelling story. Is Jerry a permanent or touring member? I guess, is that a question for me?
That's a question for you. That's not one for me to answer.
Until he disappoints us all. That's kind of how it works here in the Witherfall camp.
Everyone is temporary, or everyone is permanent until they're not.
Life is temporary.
Mafia, like don't cross the family. Like you're in for life, but life, can be short or long.
Just don't take me out like they took out Christopher. That's all I want. Don't do me like that.
Oh my god. Wait, who?
Christopher from Sopranos.
Oh, I was gonna say we never had a Christopher in the band.
No.
We have one Christopher. It's you.
Yeah. All right, there's for Jerry. Jerry, what's
top 5?
Yeah.
Top 5 bands. Okay. Across genres, it's gonna go outside the metal. Like my number 1 all time is Tom Waits. So that's definitely taking spot number 1. Probably number 2, it's gonna be Bob Dylan. Number 3, Led Zeppelin. Number 4, probably Radiohead. And number 5, this is a toss up. I'm going back and forth between Pink Floyd and the Stones. I'm going Pink Floyd for my number 5.
That explains why you were so comfortable doing the Zeppelin teams when we were screwing around the other day.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I realized they were that high for your list.
Oh, I love Zeppelin. I mean,
Yeah. You like right? Zeppelin 3, is that your favorite?
Zeppelin 3. I think I know it's a controversial take, but Zeppelin 4 gives it a run for me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just knowing your like what your normal listening is, like I could see you listening to 3 a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, after our last rehearsal, I put that thing on in full when I was just cleaning up the studio here. Just fucking blast that shit. Yeah, that's a good one. What about your favorite keyboard players? You have any favorite keyboard players? Or are you more? I know you're really into like songwriters, kind of like me.
I'm definitely more into songwriters than I am into keyboard players. There's parts. There's Emerson, Lake and Palmer, like some iconic keyboard playing. But like, truth is like, as much as I appreciate virtuosity, the stuff that sticks with me is the songs first and foremost. Like a great riff, regardless of the instrument, to me is cool, but it's secondary to the song.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I feel like Joseph. We had that. We were having that conversation in Vancouver, where I think it was like Anthony was saying was like more of a riff first person, and then you and I were talking about how like it's really about the hook and the songwriting that's going to stick with you more than whether somebody wrote like a dope riff on guitar.
I think I was really drunk, and I think I told Anthony was like, the riff can be the hook.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm like, if it's a bad song. Oh my God, where is Anthony? He's supposed to be here. Let's see here. Are you guys gonna have a set based more off of Curse of Autumn? The thing about Curse of Autumn is like we did that record in complete isolation. There was no like touring. There was no I don't even think we had a live band really at the time. So like those songs became kind of like secondary, because I don't know if you noticed this, Alex, but WItherfall doesn't have one singular style. So we pick the ones that really fit the mood of whatever we're trying to present. Like on this Moonspell tour, we're definitely going to be going for the darker, more melancholic type, gloomier vibe. So yeah, you'll get songs like, I think we're going to play Tempest and probably Another Face. And those are like those types of songs. So we basically collate based on the context of the performance, like what songs we're going to play.
Yeah, building a live set is its own skill. You have to really set the right mood and go after what you think is not just going to be good from a performance perspective, but what you think is going to connect with the people that you're going to be touring with.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Let's see here. Hey, Astria. Man, a lot of fans hanging out down in South America. Man, I cannot wait to go down to South America. That's going to be a lot of fun. Nice to meet you, Astria. And that is a very nice feline on your shoulder. I was going to be crass, but I decided not to. Great top 5, Pink Floyd. Yeah, Radiohead is very interesting, man. Like, they're hit or miss for me, but when it hits, like, it's really good. They're one of those bands. It's like there's a lot of bands like that. In fact, some of my favorite bands are like that. Like,
you gotta have like the risks. I'm with you though. Like, even though they're a top 5 for me, not all of their albums are albums that I like.
Yeah,
but like, they've established it. I think it's cool when bands are like, I'm going to try this. And like, sometimes it doesn't connect with me, but like when it does, I'm like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid A is a foundational record in my music education.
I mean, they're singular. They have their own, like, And I mean, I don't have to tell you. Nick Mason and Pink Floyd. Yeah, I mean, all those guys were fucking nuts, like in their own way. What was that story about Dark Side where didn't Nick quit because they weren't using his keyboard parts? Like I'd read somewhere that they like just replaced all his parts and they only used a few parts. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's the Guitar World from like the late '90s, and they talk about the making of the record, and they're all like arguing print about what happened, and like Gilmore and Waters are like going off about like Nick was on his way out. Yeah, like
yeah. No, I had no idea. Who's the dude who played piano on Get Back? He like basically sat in on the sessions and played on Get Back. He's one. I think he's got some of the most tasteful piano choices.
I don't know.
I'm blanking on his name right now. I think it's Sam something.
What?
But if I had to do one keyboard player, and I was thinking about it for a second, Herbie Hancock.
Oh, Jeffrey says Billy Preston.
Billy Preston. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Jeffrey, damn it. You're embarrassing us all.
Sorry.
Herbie Hancock's cool.
It was wild to see him live.
Yeah.
Like see him execute that stuff and the band execute that stuff in a live setting. It was pretty
Didn't he just do a masterclass?
Yeah.
I thought I watched his masterclass. He actually had a really simplistic take on how he approaches composition and music. It was interesting because when you see all the notes roll by, you think that this is like some craziness, but when they show you that like it's kind of like a formula, like how the jazz guys do that, it's like oh wait a minute. No, it's like when a fucking rock guitar player plays pentatonic. It's the same shit, just different tonality. Let's see here. Always on the WItherfall channel, we're talking about Herbie Hancock, not Megadeth and Metallica.
Well, I mean, it's like your Friday Instagram post of trying to like push the metal community outside of its own little bubble.
Community. I don't need the goodwill of the metal community. Fucking suck my ass. Sorry, guys. How far are you guys in the writing process? The writing process is going well. Now that our lineup is kind of solidified, we'll start rationing off who's going to do what on the record, because we're kind of like Steely Dan. Like we bring in guys that can do like certain things, but everybody's kind of like it's an open floor. So like you show us something and you can fucking play on the record. Like that's how it works. Which I'm gonna give you guys some stuff soon because we're getting there. But I think we're gonna record in mid-January. So there's plenty of time there. You froze for a second there, Jerry.
Oh, am I back?
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, you're
okay.
What's this? Okay, I don't know. I kind of read this, but I didn't know how to take it. The band was kind of a train wreck during a lot of their time.
You're talking about Pink Floyd.
Well, I mean, yeah, that could apply to WItherfall too. There have been many a show, well, not many a show, but a few shows where I've been just angry and drunk. And I don't know if it made for a better show or not, but that's life. Let's see. Yes, Billy Preston. All right. Which city show are you most excited about? For me, I mean, I love playing in New York. I also love playing in Montreal. So those two, definitely for me. Chris.
New York is a home show for me, so that's always really special. I do selfishly wish it wasn't the first show for the exact same reason, but I would probably say Quebec City because I haven't been there yet. So I'm looking forward to, and I love Montreal, so I feel like Quebec City is going to be just as cool and just as fun as Montreal.
I'm hoping that Celine Dion's at the Montreal show because she's going to be my next Fuck Friday, whatever the fuck it's called. Jerry, what about you?
I I feel like I'm just going to be repeating because I was going to say Montreal, and I was like, I hope they don't say any. I'm just excited to play in Canada. I've never played in Canada. And then close second is Seattle, just because I love Seattle. It's like one of my favorite places.
I wonder if the Sanctuary guys are going to come out to that. I was just talking to Lenny. He's doing a lot of work on the Sanctuary studio up there. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Where are we playing in Seattle, Chris?
I gotta look it up. Hold on. I should just keep this up so I can reference it.
I'm going to get it up on my end, too.
Substation in Seattle.
I don't think I've ever played there. Let's see. Alex has a lot of questions here. Very interesting that this is the only Alex being mentioned in the live stream. Let's see. How are you guys approached over for Moonspell? Actually, the Moonspell guys handpicked this lineup, as far as I know. So they really wanted Swallow the Sun and Witherfall. I mean, it just makes sense. They're so like deathy and gloomy without like having like, you know, real like death metal vocals. Like it's just somber. Let's see here. Alex is going to. I'll be at New York. Where are you guys celebrating after this show? If I had my druthers, it would be at McSorley's, even though I'm not supposed to be drinking beer on tour, but I'd make an exception for McSorley's. Though the next show would probably be pretty rough.
We should have done that when we were in New York, Jerry. I kind of dropped the ball. That's kind of an iconic New York experience.
Fucking McSorley's.
What was the bar we went to? It was a pretty cool spot.
The one that Katie brought us to?
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
it was in the Village. It was a cool bar in the Village, which is most bars in the Village. So I'm not really.
There's only 10,000 bars in the Village.
Yeah, I know. But it was near. That was after the Rockwood show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember, to be honest. That sounds right.
So it's like near like Ludlow and Houston and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jesus. Up north. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh, Jay is messaging me. He's like, congrats on the new member. What the fuck? Join on YouTube. Good Lord. How fucking. What a weird fucking. Anyway. Yeah, Houston. Jeez, I have so many New York memories. It's fucking blur. I used to live there. I used to live on John Street.
Oh, you were on John?
Yeah, I was staying with a girl down there. I was going to Pace University.
Yeah.
Basically like her dorm. But it allowed me to like go and audition like in all the boroughs and shit. And then like go back middle of the week to upstate. Let's see. This is from Joseph. I love the musician showcases. I agree with all your. Oh, he's talking about the.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta plug my laptop in before it dies.
Uh oh. How can you not be a Pavarotti fan? That's weird. Okay. I guess. You know, we all like different kinds of cheese. Let's see here. Been too long since we've seen you, Joseph. Hopefully, my wife and I can catch a WItherfall Sanctuary show. Cincinnati. Who is this? Who do I know is in Cincinnati? I love Cincinnati, by the way. I'm a huge Cincinnati Reds fan. Pete Rose needs to be in the Hall of Fame, or all those motherfuckers need to die. Tell me who you are, sir. Beer me. Already got the wine. I mean, it's on fucking line. You can buy it right now. Hope we are playing at least an hour. Dude, I have no control over how long we're playing. But if you buy every single piece of merch on the website right now, it's probably about 10 grand. we'll play a 20-minute acoustic set after the show in your fucking apartment, as long as it's less than 2 miles away. Let's see. You guys be hanging out at the merch booth. I mean, have you seen our merch booth video? It's going to be a river of wine and broken glass. Yes, we'll probably be at the fucking merch booth. Ah, Casey. Yes, I see. Good Lord. I was just gonna say this, and then you posted it. You watched me and wife have a drunken argument, Bogarts. Yes, you had to drag her out of there because you guys were fucking shit faced. But you guys are hilarious. I love you guys. Well, okay, I don't know about that, because I have that inner argument every day, at least 3 times. I go for 3 months at a time. That's it. But good for you guys, because you're all a mess. Any more questions for Jerry or? Fuck! I need some more wine. You know what? You two talk amongst yourselves for about 5 minutes.
All right. See you in a few.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh wow! All that background noise was just coming from him. It just got so silent. It's like when you said, "Did that happen for you also?"
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why that is. It might be because he's not using headphones with a mic as opposed to you and I.
He's not using that classic Mac compressor.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, we can talk about Chris. Chris, what questions you got? You kick it off.
Have you been still messing around with that 7-string?
Yeah. So like my background was not super like on or wasn't not much in playing like 7 strings with the drop tuning. I had more of a background in like doing jazz and folk kind of stuff. And so in learning a lot of the songs, it was just like, oh, I got an extra string. I gotta remember that when I'm strumming. Don't forget. And like, we'd start getting into the groove and just like enjoying it. And I was like, don't forget.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil which song it is, but my favorite part was there's a song where you switch from keys to the guitar in a fairly quick span of time. And at the first time you pulled it off, Joseph like stopped singing and was like, "Oh, I can't believe you actually got to that in time."
Oh yeah, that one. I literally threw the guitar over my head and started playing as it was like catching on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I see you guys. I hear you.
Hey, welcome back.
That was a lot of fun. I got some more Pinot. Nice. The Witherfall wine is fucking done. Good Lord. I feel drunk. There's some conversations today. Anyway, here we go. Any tour perks for Legion coin members? Yes, I believe there's going to be a poster that only you guys will get. So just check in with the merch booth and you'll have that. What the fuck were you guys talking about when I was on?
his challenges with the 7-string, or not the newness of it, rather.
Just the switching. When we were jamming that one song, and I play the guitar at the beginning, and then I play keys for most of the song, and then I play the guitar at the end.
Did it scare?
And no, I didn't know if we wanted to give it away, but I forgot that I had to get the guitar, and I grabbed it literally seconds before I would have missed the cue. And you were like looking at me, you're like, "That's not going to happen. He's not going to make it."
Yeah. God damn, that's a good one. No, it's been a lot of fun, like kind of stretching the boundaries of what's possible vocally and instrumentally with, someone that can handle the workload. Let's see here. New subscriptor. Well, thank you. Dick the Dura Clown. Is that a band? Is that your band? Let us know, because it looks interesting. You guys are really close together in that photo. Let's see. Here we are. Dave says, "What brand of guitar will you be using on the tour?"
It wouldn't be a metal band if there weren't gear questions.
Right.
You know, we're messing around with a few to like feel out what complements Jake the best. I do we have one that's kind of like leading the way right now? Where's your head at for that?
Yeah, I mean the main guitar is by default it's got to be the Jackson because it's 7 string. But I'm really thinking for some of that chimey stuff, like you bring the hollow body, the semi hollow body, like for the ode, it'll just sound rounder and nicer.
Mm-hmm.
If we can if we can convince Jake to carry more luggage. He's a reluctant passenger.
We'll get the hollow body. It's this cool 1960s hollow body. We'll get that for like ode. We'll get
that
chimey.
Guitar,
Sorry, what was that?
Is that the Willie Nelson guitar?
Yeah, that's the Willie Nelson guitar. This is a guitar I used when I played with Willie Nelson, and then I had him sign it. So like it runs the gamut in genres that it can cover.
Yeah, every progressive metal band needs to use a guitar that's by Willie Nelson. I'm sure Willie Nelson would imagine a Stone Willie Nelson watching a band like WItherfall. It'd be awesome.
He'd be into it.
I think
he's
so.
like he's such a chill dude. He's like, yeah, it's blowing my mind. Let's do it.
It's like I saw Chet Atkins play that same. Let's see here, Brian. Question about the last track. Well, what's your question, sir? Fucking let us know. All right. When is the new Sanctuary album happening? Well, life is like a river, sir. Like, you float downstream, you do some work on the fucking barge, and once in a while you gotta you gotta deboat and fucking get on a port and do some other business. And Sanctuary is still happening. It's just everyone is living in different places and in different epochs or whatever the fuck you would call. we're all in different realities. No, Sanctuary is going to happen. It's just going to take some time. There's just no way to couch it. It's just new songwriting partnerships. The fact that all the band members are in different corners of the country, and it's not a band where you can just like share like MIDI files. Like these guys need to get together and play together and play riffs together. It's the pandemic really put a damper on it, because Sanctuary usually gets together when there's a tour because it's cost effective instead of buying flights every 3 weeks just to get together and write, especially when the way the Sanctuary writes is so time consuming. But the songs we have are really good, so we're still working. There's no like projected date. I hope that answers your question. Oh boy, Alex, why didn't WItherfall play the Decibel Metal and Beer Festival in Philly? You signed some stuff for my friends and I when you were at the booth. I ask that question myself, like every once in a while. And if you really wanted to help, you could pester the promoters over there at Decibel. Be like, why isn't WItherfall playing these festivals? And then maybe that'll push us over the goal line. Holy shit, what's this? We both have black shirts on here. Yeah, so which one are you talking about? What's your type?
Who you picking?
Well, I know where I am on the totem pole. Thanks.
Good Lord, Chris. Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, look. I don't know. Anyway. Yes, thanks. From an anonymous user. I think that's the most mal fucking thing I've ever seen.
No, I think that was in response. You said, did you answer the Sanctuary album question? And that came after that.
You see, this is why you're here, Jerry.
I'm just here to read.
You're here to make my life easy. At least easier. You're here to make sure Jake doesn't have a panic attack. Michael Addison, Witherfall have rapidly become one of my all-time favorite bands in the last couple of years. Hope to see you tour Australia. You know, we were supposed to go to Australia with Camelot when we hit Japan, but I don't know. So couldn't make it work with the promoters. But yeah, that would be awesome. There's only a few big cities in Australia, right? Like they're all on the coasts.
As far as I know, yeah. I think it's
There's nothing inland. Like there's no Kansas of Australia. It's like all like. Let's see here.
I'm assuming it's just East Coast and West Coast.
Unless Chris is wearing a skirt, yeah.
I mean, I did used to play shows in kilts. I had that phase as a drummer at one point in my life.
Was it like a new metal band, or are you like the Pogues?
One high school band was kind of new metally, definitely like Incubus Science
Oh, okay.
type of new metal, and then the other band was a really bad Smashing Pumpkins wannabe type project.
How
So,
did the singer sound?
say again.
How did the singer sound? Was
He tried to emulate Billy Corgan.
Wow.
Somewhere in my childhood bedroom, there's a probably destroyed and beat up CDR of one of the demos we did. I got to try and find it and
throw that thing?
digitize it so that we can all hear the awfulness that project was.
Everything is valid in some context. Let's see here. I was right. Who is right? I don't. It's Facebook users. Greetings from Germany. Yeah, no, that's. I believe we'll be back there in the summer. So half of those are capitals around the coast. That's what I thought. Sven, I was the kilt dude at Prague Power, Chris.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You know, I was a little drunk at Prague Power. I was coping. Usually, I remember talking to him, but I don't remember talking to him at Prague Power.
I remember. I remember we connected over the kilts because anytime I see somebody in a kilt, it just makes me happy. I don't know. I have no connection to it ethnically. Like I'm not Scottish or anything, but it's just
I'm Scottish, but I don't.
just makes me happy to see a grown ass man in a kilt. It's the little things.
The little things, eh?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. I also like how you went Canadian to say that.
It's the only way to be polite enough to say it.
Let's see here. All right. Let's see if anyone else has any further.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off soon.
Uh oh.
Yeah,
By the way,
say again.
where are you?
I'm at Trisha's.
Uh,
Yeah, I got some sushi that's getting warm. So
is she happy about the recent developments in the Witherfall camp?
yeah.
That's good. I love your very short, abrupt answer.
Well, I don't like speaking for other people.
That's
So
no collaborative, alliterations. Andrew. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Andre. I don't fucking know. Music questions. Met Joseph at the show. You played with Mind Maze. Yeah. Oh, yeah, in Baltimore. That was when Matt Barlow sang with Eister a song. What's up, man? Do you have any questions for Jerry? Like disturbing questions, like stuff you'd find in the Inquirer. I'm
What's the most fucked up thing you've ever thought? Go.
seriously.
Jerry's actually a lizard person.
Well, that's true, but that's well known.
Yeah.
What, you're normal?
I'm a normal lizard person.
Let's see here. We still love Alex, cool dude. You know, Alex does have his charms. Um, but yeah, this is something we needed to do. Let's see here. Not much. I mentioned Floyd. Haha. What do you dream about? What? What do you dream about, Jerry?
What do I dream about? Oh man.
Dream about?
Like actually, like when I'm actually dreaming, or these are like hopes and wishes?
Uh,
I,
both.
I think it's a sleeping dream question.
Sleeping dream question?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I can't. They're normally kind of boring, and you wake up and then you're like, oh yeah, I dreamt that, and then that's it. Also, the thing about dreams, and y'all can probably agree, no one cares about your dreams unless they're in them. And I don't think you were in my dream.
I hate when people tell me that I was in their dreams because usually it's like their way of like passive aggressively complaining about you. You didn't say hi to me when we passed by, and you're like, dude, what?
No, you got put on the spot and had to come up with a question. I don't blame you.
Let's see. You said Megan.
The other day, I had a dream of a song, and I thought I wrote a song, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is a very good song. I'm gonna make a little voice memo of it and go back to sleep." And one, I woke up and it was a nonsense song, and two, it was like two shakes of a lamb's tail away from "Mary Had a Little Lamb," and I was like, "Why did I think that was a good song?" So that's my dream answer.
I would love to be a fly on the wall, like hearing you or listening back to a voice memo from like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's just like absolute utter nonsense.
I have it. I can show it to you.
I'm gonna make it my ringtone for you.
Okay, hold on. Dave asked, "When is the folk version of As I Lie Awake coming?" You know, Jerry wrote a like a carnival fucking bluegrass version of Shadows.
Should I do it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna take off.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
So it's like. Shadows, all I see. Is there anybody out there? Give me sanctuary. It goes like that.
Oh my god. You see, Dave, your folk version of As I Lie Awake is coming shortly. Though I think contractually we can't re-record that song and release it for another like 3 years or something.
You know, the shit of it is, Joseph, like if you guys write on the new record a tune that's like falls outside of the normal Witherfall paradigm, they're gonna be like, it's all that Jerry's influence. He's the reason that they
fuck, man. Like so fucked. Like you're getting blamed for everything. Like,
No, don't blame me. I'm non-confrontational.
it's kind of like how I blame like everything on Jordan Rudess for all the carnival music that he puts into Dream Theater.
That's exactly where I was going with it. He's this band's Jordan Rudess. It's going to be like ragtime and honky tonk.
Ragtime is not carnival music. Jordan Rudess, like, and look, man, that guy's a great player, and I still love Dream Theater. But sometimes he plays straight up Calliope music in there. It's like the fucking Calliope, like he's rolling through the fucking bearded lady tent. Like I can't deal with it. Can't do it. Love you guys. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. All right, we got like 5 more minutes. You guys can ask us anything you want. What the fuck just happened here? I'm getting ghosts on the fucking WItherfall Facebook page over there. Okay. You know, it's funny. Nobody even like asked like where Alex went. It's so strange. Very strange. Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Well, this should tickle your heart, Jerry.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that because I'm stoked to be part of this.
I think we've only had like 4 rehearsals or something, maybe 3.
3.
3.
Yeah.
And yeah, the band is sounding very, very big, very huge, and we haven't even like really dug in deep yet. So like it's going to be good, and I think this Moonspell tour is going to be very dark and dirty and ridiculous and melodic and fun. Yeah, there's going to be a cloud hanging over your city after we get through it.
The Witherfall pirate ship is rolling
This
into
Facebook
town.
user. What?
So the Witherfall pirate ship just rolling in and out of towns.
Dude, Jake doesn't want anything to do with pirates at this point. Fucking in Ice there, he had enough fucking pirates. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up soon. So
Yeah.
get your fucking last questions in. Chris, did you share this on your Facebook page? See if anyone wants to answer any questions.
No, I was driving until I literally got off the road right as we got on this.
You want to just post it right now?
Sure.
That way, maybe we can get the last questions in from all your friends and fans. Not a clown car or clown pirate. You know, I try to be civil with you people, and this is what you fucking do to me. No clowns, no calliopes, no circus music. With some blues or ragtime, like even some like minor jazz, like okay, but no, there's no God, I shouldn't even say that's so bad. I was gonna use a term that would get me fucking banned. There's no colorful cacophony in Witherfall. Yeah, like all our cacophony is dark and brooding. Celine Dion. Wait, who doesn't like Celine Dion? And who the fuck is this? Like this user shit. Like, because there's like 10 different people that are Facebook users. So, what is the problem with Celine Dion? You got a problem with French Canadians, with Canucks?
Who write banger songs and have great range.
I mean, that woman's a fucking monster vocalist. It's insane.
Yeah.
Her control is insane. Can we bring? Are you asking me if you can bring me red wine at the Quebec? Do they make good wine in Quebec, or do you guys import from France? Let's see. I was asking if I would be doing a cover. You know, I'm your lady and you're my man. Really don't fit the fucking imagery that I'm. So yeah, I can sing that shit. That's kind of I don't warm up, but I have like training days, and like I'll throw Celine or Whitney or like Mariah or Tori Amos or female vocalists in there and just see how I can play around in the different registers, like for sure. The reason I think is my favorite Celine song because it's just up there, like in that chorus. It's insane. I know that I've seen it live, and it's like that's just not like the compressor being squeezed. That's her fucking like squeezing that mixed voice out like crazy. Let's see here. 5-minute warning, people. Did you post, Chris?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, Alex actually said he was going to be commenting on this. I don't see him. Curious indeed. Okay, 5 minutes, people. If you have no questions, we will leave you all in suspense until the tour. So usually Don would come on and ask pertinent questions related to the Wither world. I need to trademark that. That's in the metaverse.
We do. Yeah.
in Decentraland or whatever. Hey, fuckface! There's Nazla driving
He's
a
not-
driving
I was
a
gonna
Tesla.
Yeah, he's not driving. The car is driving.
Elon's driving. Oh my god, what the fuck was I talking about? I don't fucking know. Let's see. What's up, Alex? Okay, when is a new song coming? Since no one asked, I'm sure. Well, since we haven't recorded the record yet, um, it's probably looking like in the summer, and it will be with a pretty big tour announcement, at least from what I'm told by the actual people in the industry that help us. Um, yeah, so and we actually have some surprises, as we're not going to just release a normal record this time. Uh, Not that any of them were ever. Alex. Oh yeah. Cheers, Zen. Uh, and then Alex says, "Looking forward to seeing you live with the band." You know, Alex is always a friend. I'll tell you that much. Alex shot 3 music videos last week.
Jesus.
He manages like 2 bands. He has a software company. He has a bunch of fucking shit going on. So Alex is fucking busy. So you won't see him on tour with us, but you'll see more from him because he's everywhere.
He's everywhere at all times.
He's everywhere. And it's Jerry. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, you know what? Oh, I was saying, that's right. So Don would usually come on, and he's busy. He's editing a movie or something. He would say, "Jerry, what's the most difficult Witherfall song to play?" or sing.
The most difficult one to sing is, as a whole, it's not the most difficult, but in the outro of Ode, where it's going that like time won't slip away, and you have me singing the major third over the first time you sing that note, and then the minor third, and then I drop down a diminished interval from that. That one's rough. And then the whole band's chugging, so you have to like know the note in your head, because there's no way you're going to be able to like find it after you start singing. You have to have it right when you start.
Right. So just from the mental aspect, but like, what about physically?
Physically, maybe Nobody Sleeps Here. You have me go to that high D.
Oh,
that's a pretty high note.
All right. Let's see. Alex says we're all homies. Stop. What was that fucking? In I don't know if you guys watched the show Entourage. When Anna Faris is on there and she's like breaks up with her boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
She's like, who's the guy from? She's like, he's like, yo dog, like why are you being so cold? And she's like, stop talking like Randy Jackson. Alex. Ode to Despair. Yeah, Ode to Despair. That's interesting that Ode to Despair is rough.
And like the range isn't too bad. What else is a high one? Shadows. Is there anyone left alive? But belting it, not using head voice. That one's pretty rough.
Maybe like the outro of Tempest.
Yes.
All right, guys. You guys got 1 fucking minute to ask questions, and we are out of here because I have songs to sing, wine to drink. Jerry has music to fucking produce, and Chris is at his girlfriend, so God knows what the fuck he's gonna be doing.
I've got food to eat, man. That's all I'm doing.
Oh Lord, I don't eat till fucking midnight. All right, last chance, people. I see there's a bunch of you watching. Oh, I look like an old man. What? Oh my god! I wish Jake was here. He's on the farm.
Yeah, what kind of farm is it?
It's not a euphemism. It's a literal farm.
No, I know. But is it like an alpaca farm? Is it a
No, it's
citrus farm?
No, it's a. They have grass-fed cattle and
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's awesome. Maybe when we pass through on the way to Louisiana, we can stop over there. It's pretty cool. All right, looks like we got one more question. Jerry, what is your favorite song to play?
Vintage.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's not. I mean, I like them all, but every time we do vintage, I love it.
Yeah,
that's my favorite one to play.
Because he doesn't have to play the tricky sections.
Yeah, well, kind of. I do a little bit, but the harmony's there.
Yeah, and the weird tone clusters that swell in too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like he could totally mess up that timing. Oh my god. All right,
guys.
Yeah, we're gonna count off. Yep. Oh, Alex's favorite song is vintage too. Well, travel on, my friend. We'll talk to you very soon. Guys, stand by.
Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster.